All right, Jeff.
Yeah.
So this leads us into this next thing, which I know you are super passionate about. One of these games that you play at a very high level, and I'm excited to kind of pick your brain about not just the current state of Overwatch, but also just kind of how it relates to the overall state of like even esports. Overwatch, man, what we were talking about BioShock
Mhm.
being a really unique game. Overwatch kind of had this, you know, it was very unique when it came out. And
Yeah.
obviously there's been other games like, people kind of compare Overwatch to Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals and
Battleborn, the
Battleborn.
game that came out the same day Overwatch did.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Overwatch for me, I certainly played it. I know, I used to, especially when it first came out, played it a good amount.
Mhm.
But I just noticed I sucked at the game. Like I just wasn't, it wasn't Call of Duty. It wasn't like, it was just very, it was different in a number of ways, but very unique. What is it about Overwatch that's really grabbed you?
To be honest, I don't know. And I don't know why Overwatch has this grip on me, but I've been playing Overwatch for a very long time, ever since their very first Halloween update. I think the main reason why I probably sticked around as long as I have been is I like the lore that Overwatch has. Like I love that all these characters have like their own lore and backstory and stuff. And there's a story behind there, and it's actually pretty good. And not to mention the characters, they feel unique, especially like even some that like are stereotypical. Like for example, Reaper, his whole shtick is he is designed to be in the tank's face 24/7. So it's more of like a, because the way the game is played nowadays, it's quote unquote called Counterwatch, where it's all about tank v tank, especially with the 5v5 situation that's going on right now, where you have the tank versus the tank. And if one tank is outclassing the other, or just the other one, the first tank counters the second one, the second tank's just going to go back to spawn, swap into one that counters it, and then sometimes that just keeps on going and going and going and going. But with what they've been doing recently is actually help stop doing that with the perk system that they added in. Now, this perk system is really interesting. It allows certain characters to do more of what they're good at. For example, I'll say Reaper because I know Reaper the most. Whenever he gets a kill or there's a kill on the field, he can take a soul orb with a straight 50 HP attached to it. His whole stick is self-healing because he can heal off damage and now he can heal off kills.
Hmm.
And so with these different perks, you can have certain tanks or certain characters be able to counter the enemy team, and then it's just a clash of perks and skill. Like it's more about skill nowadays than the character you pick, which is very good.
Hmm. And did you start with Overwatch 1 and then moved over to
Yes.
2? Okay.
Yes, there was a time when I stopped playing Overwatch mainly because like I didn't feel like there was anything coming out. Like there was no new heroes coming out. I did play anytime that like a new hero or like an event was out, but I wasn't like playing competitive that much. And it was at a point where I was like, I'm just done playing Overwatch. And then I hear Overwatch 2 is coming out. I'm like, oh, I'm interested. Count me in. And one of the big problems that people would always say is that what is the difference between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2? And the big one is the big and only one is 5v5 versus 6v6. That was one of the only differences that came out when Overwatch transitioned to Overwatch 2, which was kind of annoyed a lot of people because they promised all this PvE stuff, they promised all this other stuff that just never came to fruition. And it was a bit of a disappointment to see some of the stuff not get put out, except for perks. Perks has only been out recently, but it's one of the things they said they wanted to put out, but it took 2 years to do it. I understand that stuff takes time, but I would very much like just a reason why.
And you said you had you're playing you play a lot of Overwatch too,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Okay, so
nowadays.
you're playing a lot of that. Like,
Yeah.
what are you primarily running?
I'm primary healer.
Okay.
Yeah. In my group of friends that I play with, we finally have like a full team. Like we've never had a full team of people that actually play Overwatch. And I've got my one guy. He's mainly our tank guy, which is fine because you always need a good tank. Like tank is the leader of the team pretty much. And then you have your 2 damages, which can also put in a lot of work, which we kind of fluctuate who's on damage, but primary is me on support, and if needed, I can swap to a character that just has more hard healing and also can damage
Okay.
if it's needed. But I primary stick with a character named Zenyatta, who can just put an orb on someone and it will heal them passively. As long as I stay near them, the orb will continue to heal them, and then I can just keep pumping out damage. Not to mention, he has a debuff orb called Discord, which decreases how much damage you do and increases how much damage you take. So a Discord orb can be extremely helpful in like a very close fight.
Okay. Well, that leads me to like Overwatch is, it's a title that I think jumped into similar to the Call of Duty realm. This, we had in Call of Duty, we had the Call of Duty World League, which was the best players on the planet competing against each other. And they brought it into this franchise format. And so now it's called the CDL, or the Call of Duty League. Overwatch kind of were the first ones to start this with the Overwatch League. Do you follow the esports scene at all?
I used to for a little bit, and then not recently. Yeah, I've mainly just been focusing on how I want to progress in competitive than more focus on what the esports people are doing. I do see that they also did make like some esports related skins that you could buy in the store for like, and they actually had the teams come up with designs for their skins. Like if they won like a league champion or something, Overwatch would make them a skin or something like that.
Oh, no way. That's cool.
Yeah, like some of them are really good looking. Like one of the characters, like I said, Zenyatta, he's got like a squid in a jar type situation. It's very unique looking, and it's got the team logo on it and stuff.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It kind of just, I guess this whole thing kind of leads me into like, a lot of people ask us if Animal is going to get involved in esports, and I absolutely want Animal to get into the esports realm. The reality, though, is, it's very expensive to get into. And now Overwatch League, I think it was around like $20 million to have a team.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And they were able to convince guys like Robert Kraft of like the New England Patriots to buy into a team, which was the Boston Uprising or something.
Yeah.
So a number of these different, big wigs got into Overwatch League as well as the Call of Duty League. And it's changed now. Now it's like, it was kind of basically expressed as a failure. That being these leagues, they just aren't profitable enough. And it leads to like this overarching like issue with esports. I mean, I look at the Overwatch League, for example, on or Overwatch Esports on like X, it has over like 500,000 followers. But I think the reality is that so many of these esports aren't like churning enough of a profit for a number of reasons. I think one of the issues is these players are demanding so much money, whereas the organization isn't making enough from merch sales, sponsorships, things of that nature. I think that there's a possibility that there's going to be a big reset in esports. And it does concern me a little bit, because I love esports so much. I want esports to continue to be like the next sports.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I think there's a possibility that it can absolutely be even bigger than traditional sports.
Yeah.
But I just feel that there's too much, there's a lot of risk and there's not enough return for a lot of these organizations. And so for us with like Animal and stuff, I want to get into it, but it's a little, unless you have significant backing from investor groups and things of that nature, it's not a smart decision to get into esports right now.
Yeah.
And so do you think that from what you know of like the Overwatch League and things and leagues like this, I'm not just really talking about like, you know, your traditional esports. I mean, these like leagues that are being created where, cause like back in the day with Call of Duty, I could go to a tournament, like a LAN tournament. And if we played well enough, we'd have a chance at playing against Crim6, against Scumpy, against some of the best COD players on the planet. Now you can't do that. Now you have to go through what's called challengers. And if you're good enough, you can maybe get into one of these 12 teams within the Call of Duty League, that those are the guys who are playing for Atlanta, playing for, you know, Optic Texas, or, you know, like the Vancouver Surge. And so do you have any thought about, more specifically Overwatch, like, are you concerned at all about like these franchise leagues within esports versus more of just having kind of like events that are put on by like the developers or the publishers or by third parties where everyone kind of can get together and compete in this thing? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, for Overwatch specifically, I don't think it's going to be around much longer. I don't, because I understand that people like watching like Overwatch League in general, but it just hasn't been that popular as of late. I do think that it'd be a lot like if they had like instead of like a professional league, they had more of like a starter league where, like you said, it'd be better to have random Joes who are actually pretty decent in the game to actually play. But I don't know a whole lot of the esports league. I do think it has the potential to be the next big thing as far as sports entertainment. I have no doubt in that. I know I've seen enough esports events, at least from like vlogs or people who've went to them. People like this stuff. It has the potential to be the next big thing, like you said. And as far as Overwatch, I don't think it's going to be too around too much longer.
Do you think they should have, well, you were kind of mentioning like a starter league. You think that they should maybe have, do you think they should disband? Because just kind of give you my opinion about
sure.
at least Call of Duty. I believe that the Call of Duty League should end and go back to the Call of Duty World League, where everybody, I just feel like those were the best days of Call of Duty, was when everybody was like, I have a shot. I've got a shot at playing against the best players on the planet.
Yeah.
If we crush it as a team. And you go through the grind, go through the ranks and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually, even though on paper it sounds cool, like all the Atlanta phase, the Optic Texas, the whatever, but I'm like, hey, bro, we're not there yet.
No.
It's not there yet.
No.
And so I feel like, even though I'm not really versed with Overwatch League, I've watched it certainly, but I just feel like it needs to be more open season where everybody gets a shot at playing against the best players in the world.
Yeah, that I agree with. I think it'd be interesting to see like what random Joes can come up with, because you never know how good someone is, and they could be anywhere. Like these hidden talents could just be anywhere, and tournaments like that or events like where it's pretty much like, now I wouldn't say open to the public because you gotta have a fee for it, because you gotta make money on this. Like it's as simple as that. Oh, sorry. But yeah, it's I agree with you that there should be like an openness to it.
Do you think that you know, there's been a lot of talk about Marvel Rivals getting into esports?
Yeah.
You know, and obviously we talked, you know, how a lot of people are comparing this to like Overwatch and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think that Marvel Rivals should go down this route of, because they got to be really, I mean, I just, you know, just by seeing the Overwatch League, the Call of Duty League, all like these franchise leagues that we're seeing, you got to deal with this stuff really delicately. And do you
Yeah.
think that Marvel Rivals should get into the esports realm? Do you think it's there yet? And if so, what route do you think they should maybe go down?
So specifically with Marvel Rivals, I think it's too early to tell because they're only in their first quote unquote season with their I'm just gonna say because their seasonal system, they're only still in their first season. It's the game hasn't even been around for I want to say I don't know 4 or 5 months, barely half a year.
Yeah.
I still think I do think there is potential without a shadow of a doubt because of just how much people are liking this and how much how much people are taking seriously the competitive system of it. I think it does have potential to be at like a league level, but I just don't think it's there yet.
Yeah. I agree. I don't
I just think it's too early to say anything with Marvel Rivals. I do see like where people say like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch are very similar. They are. I'm not going to deny that fact, but it just seems too early.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to, I think
You don't want to rush this. You really don't.
yeah, you want to build an ecosystem within the game. And I've always been a firm believer in content. Like,
Yes.
I believe that people within the community creating content around this thing, like whatever game it is. I just think about Call of Duty. Call of Duty players, some of them are the most popular esports players on the planet because they create content on YouTube. They're streaming consistently. You see other games like League of Legends, which is way bigger than COD, but then you see the COD players and they're way bigger than everybody in League, maybe minus Faker. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so I think that it's all about content. I think that you have to build a sustainable ecosystem. And I'm not saying that NetEase doesn't have the money to throw at something.
No.
I just don't want to see them jump into something and then it's
Crash and burn.
crash and burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I just think this with a lot of esports. I mean, we're seeing
Yeah.
some struggles with Halo. We're seeing struggles with Gears of War. The Gears Esports League, it doesn't exist now. Maybe it will with E-Day. I'm not sure, but it's like you gotta take, and I this really comes down to also the players within these games that are playing it
Yes.
at the highest level. We're not at a point where it's like traditional sports. You can't just show up and compete. It's like, yes, it's about winning, but at the same time, it's like you have to build a brand so that you have people that want to watch the Gears esports because they want to watch you.
Yeah.
And that helps the scene grow. Call of Duty did this perfectly where they had superstars that streamed and created content and the scene continued to grow.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could argue that Call of Duty should be one of the biggest games in the world from an esports perspective. And it's not. It's not up there with Dota. It's not up there with League. But the players are like superstars when
Yeah.
you look at the overall landscape of esports.
Yeah.
So I just think that there's got to be some pressure on the players too to be streaming and creating content for sure.
Yeah.
And so with Marvel, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I just like I agree with you. I just don't think it's there yet.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marvel with specific, especially the clashing that has people saying things about Marvel and Overwatch, like the clashing between players is honestly disgusting. I don't like it. People should just play games just to enjoy them, not hate on somebody or hate on an entirely different game just because they play it over the other one.